Hey fellow coverage, welcome back. Today we're gonna be having some more second duration madness. I believe this match took place yesterday, the same day we took our previous match, and you guys know that match was like a 50-minute long match. This one is no different, so combining them both together, that's like 2 hours of battling. And I believe this match took place 4 AM, so it was literally kinda half dead at that point of time, but it was a fun match. Nevertheless, I decided to record and upload. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this, but it was a crazy match, not to mention how many stuff happened in here, you're gonna see. So I'm gonna go for the sub, predicting the spore. Coming from such a lead, it's most obviously gonna go for the spore. Now to my surprise, he actually packed Super Fang. That's something I did not expect. Majority of this kind of Pokemon tend to run just your obvious setup stuff and then baton pass to something else to have the upper hand, but in this case he does have agility, which means he can break my sub and still outspeed me with Spore. I can switch out to my Hellhound, my Houndoom, but unfortunately he's gonna Spore me anyways in the next turn, so switching out to it would have been just there. I don't have a Sleep Talk of any sort, so I cannot really abuse such a team, such a Pokemon at the moment, so I'm gonna need to play with it. I don't like using Sleep Talk Rest. I mean the mechanic this generation, it's really broken. Well, it's not broken, it's just annoying, and it makes the game longer than it should be. Plus the games are already long as it is, so making it longer, no. But right now I switch out to Hellhound, my greatest bet to pursuit his possible baton pass. I know he's gonna Super Fang again, try to wear me down or try to wear down my incoming switch. In this case it did not pack enough punch to take down his lead, which is very unfortunate because I would have kinda hoped for, for a kill there, but didn't get it. So what can we do? I'm gonna switch out to my champ here. Kinda expect him to run Hydro Pump. I know it may sound a bit ridiculous, but Hydro Pump on a Gyarados in second duration is actually pretty viable. Nowadays people would have been like, who's running Hydro Pump on Gyarados? But back in the days, his lack of move pool, really, there is nothing better to run than Hydro Pump and fucking Power Flying, judging by how much they did. Now I'm kinda expect him to think that I'm gonna switch out. I'm not a player that would have just, wear this Pokemon down so quickly to have it as a, late game fodder. That is what I have recommended so many people out there to, still, it doesn't matter how much HP you have, you can always switch out and have something as a death fodder. So I decided maybe this guy will think I will switch out and he's gonna predict, as I can at least pack some punch to it, but that was not the case unfortunately. So the scouting didn't really work in that case, but now I'm kinda going towards him not running Hydro Pump, so I switch out to Nidoqueen. I do have the lovely kids, I can put something to sleep. He does make an exceptional move here, well, kinda obvious, but then again, lovely kids isn't that obvious in Nidoqueen just because nowadays you don't see it. I believe Nidoqueen doesn't even learn it. Back in the days he could learn it, but now it doesn't, unfortunately. It would have been great, but he didn't have it as a death fodder. Well, not a death fodder. He did have it as a death fodder. He didn't have it as a sleep fodder, and that right there was very questionable, because why did you switch him in if you don't have it as a sleep fodder? It makes no sense, because now I can put to sleep something else in your team. Well, I'm kind of going towards this being a Look Parasound Trapper, which is very dangerous. I don't want to risk, so I switch out to Hellhound, but unfortunately he misses it, Hypnosis, and last time I checked, his mages I was running in the fourth duration, the evolve form, didn't have Hypnosis. I'm not sure if this is one of those moves that it can get in second duration, but unfortunately doesn't get it later on. So he's gotta go for a Parasound, and this is pretty bad. Yeah, this is very bad. Now my greatest bet is to keep on using the Crunch or the Pursuit. In this case the better move would have been Pursuit, but seeing how much Pursuit did to him, if it does decide to stay in, it's not gonna take him down, not nearly close to taking him out after seeing how much they did. But right now I'm gonna proceed to go for the Crunch. I believe Parasound it's still not at 1, and the Crunch does a lot, so I'm actually pretty happy with the damage. But right here I'm gonna make a really stupid move. I literally facepalm after rewatching this, and I was like, what the hell was I doing? Why would I do this? But you're gonna see. I guess it's like a 3 AM side effect, but those are only excuses. I should have pursued. I should have most definitely pursued, because it would have taken him out. Parasound would have taken me down, but there's really not much I could do. I was already trapped in there by the Look, and I flamethrow his incoming Gyarados. And I'm still speechless on that one, because his ghost, even after being at low HP, is still gonna be bringing me problems. So right now I have 2 Pokemon down, he's got 1 Pokemon down, his ghost Pokemon is at low HP, Gyarados is still looking strong. I'm gonna need to consider changing my strategy if I do have one, because at this point I'm kinda going towards me lacking strategy against Gyarados such as this sort, just seeing by how I actually go for the Toxic to try to wear it down. This is a lackable strategy all around the place. We're gonna see how we're gonna deal with it. For now, I'm gonna try to wear it down a bit. My greatest bet, knowing that he does not have any kind of water moves, even after Gyarados lacking that special attack, it can still pack a punch. You know, just knowing that every stats is maxed out and water is still stab and super effective, it would have most likely done more than Hidden Power is doing to me right now. But it's still wearing me down. I don't have rest again. I'm gonna go for Ice Beam just to rack it up a bit, try to take him out as he's gonna take me out. I guess that is a kind of like a suicidal move, but in a way I feel like Nidoqueen is not gonna work for me. But then I come to realize, wait, maybe he's attacked me because he doesn't have much against Nidoqueen. I mean, I didn't see a couple of his other Pokemon, but I guess the way I switched out was mainly predicting him to attack me. I may as well have Kadabra as a Death Adder. His main Spore lead is already down, he's not gonna put anything else to sleep, but he may be running Rest as well. So that is something I had in mind, just by how he actually stayed in and attacked my Nidoqueen. He must have something of that sort, and he did have something of that sort. Now I can take this opportunity to try to wake up, but he actually gone for the Sleep Talk right there. Now Sleep Talk, Rest, after getting it, recovers all your lost HP. That's something that happened in the second duration that was changed in the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th. But you know, it's gonna be hard to deal with. At the moment, I believe I woke up on this turn. I go for the Psych just to get some damage in there. I do a decent amount, and you may actually ask yourself, why aren't you using Alakazam? Because this is sort of a mixed tier. Well, sort of. It's kind of hard to tell because I only have 1 OU and 1 borderline, so you know, I don't have 3 OU, and there's only OU and underuse if you go and smoke in the second duration. So you could call it a mixed tier. And Kadabra is, I believe, underuse if I'm not mistaken, and Alakazam is most definitely borderline or OU. I believe it's OU, but then again I may be mistaken. So I cannot really use it because borderline goes more towards OU than towards underuse. It can be used, but only if a person allows it to be used. You know, it's too much for underuse and it's too little for OU. It's just there in the middle. But right now I'm gonna go pretty much with the same plan I did before. My greatest bet, but I only have 3 Pokemon left, and he still has so many Pokemon at his disposal. I believe I still didn't see 2 of his guys. This is bad because I only have 2 Pokemon left, and this is like this match is like halfway through. Now you may actually ask yourself, well, he's got a Gyarados, you only have Quagsire and a Scyther. How is this only like half match? What happened to the other half? This is actually the other half. Yeah, this right here is gonna be like full half, not me rambling about stuff. So this is actually pretty crazy. I don't even know how am I actually making it this long. I mean, he's got this ghost Pokemon, but I'm kind of scared of his Hypnosis. He can easily outspeed me, and I know even if I start setting up, his ghost Pokemon will easily retaliate by going for the Hypnosis. So again, this Parish Trapper is very dangerous and just annoyance like no other. I don't believe I have faced such annoyance in like months now. It's crazy. You're gonna see he's gonna go for the Mimikyu, but I do have a trap card. In this case, I do have Baton Pass to try to you know, safely switch out, because Baton Pass does go through trapping of any sort, so I can easily deal with this. He's gonna switch out to Pikachu, and now I really hope I'm going to wake up in Baton Pass. I do wake up. Fortunately, you know, unfortunately for him, I'm gonna switch out old Pert, my Quagsire, and right now I'm kind of going towards Pikachu being a substitute Surf. I know he doesn't have any kind of setup moves. Pikachu can still pack a punch because I do believe Light Ball was created in second duration, so Pikachu does have that +2 attack and +2 special attack if I'm not mistaken. Then again, I may be mistaken, but if that was not the case, if that item was not created, then why in the world would he really run Ashy, his Pikachu? That would really make it wouldn't really make much sense to run it, but I believe he does get it. So I believe he's gonna be taking lots of time here. I mean, I understand why. just because I'm not gonna switch out, plus a combination that he is under a sub. Maybe he was working on something. I don't really think that he was thinking about what I will do, just because he is under a sub, so whatever he really does, he's still gonna be having an upper hand there, because he can at least take one move. I do get a crit, or was he getting a crit on me? No, that was Earthquake crit right there. Sub protects him from it, from taking him out, but then again, even without a crit, it would have taken down 2 Pikachus in a row. Now right now I'm gonna go for Earthquake, take him out, thinking he's not gonna switch out Gyarados, because one, Gyarados cannot really do much against me, but he still has 4 Pokemon, so one of his Pokemon is status, that is his Gyarados, it's badly poisoned, and he's got this Ghost Pokemon, which is yet again annoying like no other. I know Hypnosis is coming my way, but I don't have too much. I really don't have anything on my team to handle it. Once Houndoom was taken down, stuff were looking pretty bad. I should have played my cards correctly there. I should have keep on using the Pursuit. Again, I have no idea. I believe I have no idea what I did there. That is just beyond me. If you ask me what I did there, I have no idea what I was thinking. I mean, why would I Flamethrower? For God's sake, I should think. Just Pursuit, Pursuit, Pursuit. Maybe Parasound the 2 maybe was thinking like that, but nah. Again, those would have been only excuses that most likely were not in my mind. But right now, I'm gonna go for the Sword Dance. He's gonna mean look after he actually gone for the Parasound. I believe I did predict that because I know count is at 1. My Scyther is gonna be taken down. I cannot afford that. I'm gonna need to switch out to my Quagsire and kinda handle this Pokemon, knowing that the count is at 1. He's gonna be forced to switch out, retaliate with Earthquake, hitting his incoming Pokemon. Unfortunately, he's got a bulky Pokemon being called Porygon, and this is a problem. Porygon is most definitely a problem. He's gonna go for Ice Beam. I'm kinda going towards Ice Beam being a free hit, which means I can at least get +1 curse up and still retaliate with a powerful Earthquake. But stuff aren't looking too good right now, you're gonna see. So I'm thinking, well, I can go for the rest. My greatest bet, my Scyther is already asleep if I'm not mistaken, so that looks pretty bad. Plus the Porygon can handle it with Ice Beam. I don't have any kind of Roost, because Roost was not created in this generation, unfortunately. Plus I don't have any kind of rest, but then again, Ice Beam still has the upper hand of being super effective, so Mega Man is still looking pretty strong against me right now. I do go for my greatest bet, go for the rest right here. He's gonna switch out his Ghost Pokemon, and again, 2 of my Pokemon are asleep right now, so stuff are looking very bad. Right now I'm kinda going towards, maybe I can switch out to Scyther, but the thing is, he can easily Melook me, Parasol, you know, just easily do that Parastrapping, and that's gonna be problematic. So right now I'm kinda predicting the Parasol straight away, predict me to switch out, but then again, yeah, predict me, I'm not sure. I guess he can either easily go for the, well, I guess Parasol is better because I can wake up. He does have the Protect, so that would be annoying, but now I switch out to Scyther. He does go for the Mean Look. It looks bad. It looks very bad right now. He's got like 4 Pokemon if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna try to wake up. Hopefully I can wake up. I mean, Parasound is up there, so that means his Ghost Pokemon is gonna need to switch out, you know, one of these days, and he does. Go for the Sword Dance, go for that +2, but he actually reveals me. He's got a cursing Porygon, so this is actually pretty dangerous. He's a mixed Porygon, I guess, with the cover. Well, mixed, kinda being hard to say, being, I'm pretty sure he has got Tri-Attack as his physical move, Ice Beam, Recover, and something else, I'm not too sure, but right now, I'm gonna proceed to go for the Hidden Power Bugged. I believe this is at +4 if I'm not mistaken, and it does decent amount, but I was thinking that your Scyther's attack is way greater than Porygon's defense. I should handle it, but I kinda didn't really include HP. On top of it all, Porygon's HP is enormous, so that kinda makes it up for it, makes his defense just way greater than Scyther's attack at this point, which means that my attacking power is not gonna give me upper hand even after being +4, you know, trying to take down his cursing Porygon right now. But this is looking pretty bad, because at least if I can take this Pokemon down, I may still have a chance. He's got his Gyarados. I'm not too sure what his other Pokemon is all about, but right now I'm gonna proceed to go for the Hidden Power Bug, try to take him down. He's gonna reveal me. He's got the Tri-Attack. It is physical in this generation, so it's gonna hit me with that cursing involved. It's gonna be doing a lot. It's nearly gonna take me out. I'm gonna need to think twice before doing my next move. I can go for the hidden power bug, but then I come to realize maybe he's gonna recover. So this is the perfect time to switch out to Swampert or wake up on the next turn, as he actually does go for the recover, which he didn't, unfortunately. That was in my plan, you know, going for the recover, but unfortunately the plan didn't work out as I was hoping for. Right now I'm gonna go for Earthquake because of all that cursing. He's gonna be slower than me. Kind of funny to see, you know, Quagsire actually outspeeding something for, you know, once in a while. But Tri Attack is neither gonna take me out. We are kind of looking close on the HP level, but I can most definitely take him out on the next turn. He could have switched out, but again, you know, the prediction switch would have can be actually there with the hidden power rock, but he does have a Miltank. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, Gyarados, I guess he was thinking that hidden power flying would have not taken me out, but I believe it would have had, because it's powerful, it's coming down from Gyarados. And seeing this body slam, this is most definitely not gonna take me out. Now see how much this did. I guess Gyarados' hidden power would have most definitely taken me out. I mean, I only nearly was taken down by body slam from Miltank, and Miltank's attack is nearly the same as Gyarados' attack. So he's gonna go for the track, and this is gonna be annoying, a bit annoying. But the thing is, it was my mistake for making a male Quagsire. I mean, every time a person runs a track, it's very, very situational. Especially as a Pokemon can be male and female, it only works in that certain situations. But if both of them are female, it's really not gonna work into your favor. You know, it doesn't work like that. It gets blocked. You know, it gets unaffected. But right now, my Quagsire is in love with that Miltank, and I'm just gonna proceed to go for Earthquake. Earthquake actually does a lot to it. I'm really, yeah, I'm really happy with that damage input right there. But again, it's not working for me, because as long as he does have that to track, he can go for this for the Milk Drink again. But he just decided to go for the Body Slam. May as well go for it. I'm gonna be immobilized, you know, and that's just bad, because now stuff are looking pretty bad. I only have this Quagsire, and my last Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken, my greatest bet is to go for Restus, is Scyther. That is my last Pokemon. So I'm like, okay, this match is crazy. Second duration matches are crazy. So now I come to realize I just don't stand a chance. So I just decide to run. This time around. The match was already long as it is. It's one of those, you know, second duration matches are long. Plus, once you come to realize you really don't stand a chance, may as well give yourself and your opponent a break, because 15-minute long matches are crazy. And but then those are just excuses. I guess I didn't want to give my opponent the pleasure taking my other two Pokemon down. But still, that was a great game. Nevertheless, I played bad against that ghost Pokemon, but hey, I guess, you know, mistakes need to happen once in a while, and that's just part of it. But yeah, that was the game for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Give a like and a favor if you did. Helps out the second duration grow, the audience grow. Hopefully we're gonna get more players with your support involved with it. So any support is very appreciated. But with that being said, until next time, take care, peace.